What up, what up? Good day, good vibes, good people. I'm J.Hollins.
I'm your man L.
And this is I Said What I Said.
I said what I fucking said.
So, we ain't gonna waste no time. We gonna get right into it.
Let's get right into it, bro.
First topic of the day, man, is NFL. Are we like boycotting? You know, people was mad that Big Boy and Travis Scott did the Super Bowl, that whole thing. So for me, here's what it is for me. I'm gonna just run it down what it is for me right quick.
I
right?
can't wait to this. Go ahead.
Here's what it is for me. At the end of the day, it wasn't as much a race issue. What he was protesting was a race issue.
To my Colin.
Colin, yes. But it wasn't as much when it became about him not playing or what have you. That was a trade issue, right? The players union should have stood up. And they did behind the scenes. You know what I mean? But, you know, we got this thing where if we can't see some shit, it ain't happening. Everything ain't your fucking business. Second of all, had the players came out and said, hey, we ain't fucking with this, then I'm standing with these young brothers. You know what I mean? I love the sport. I still play on the rec level. You know, I coach on the high school level. I just love the sport. I love anything that has to do with it. So say if we did, which we don't, have the numbers to affect their bottom line, and we boycotted it, then there's a bunch of other young brothers out of a job, and people think like they got money, they got the... Here's the thing. I know quite a few of these guys, and I'm going to keep it a buck with you. A lot of them have bad money management skills, and they live in check to check, just like some of you motherfuckers who only make $50,000 a year. So you can't ask a motherfucker to quit his job, this, that, and the other. And I'll never ask a motherfucker like Big Boy or any of them not to do something that's going to maximize their bag. You know what I mean? Like, listen, everybody doesn't have to feel like you. You can't make them feel like you.
Here's a fact. Every time an artist does a Super Bowl performance, they spike in sales. Point blank, period. The very next day, it's like niggas going platinum behind. Missy Elliott went platinum again, damn near, behind doing a Super Bowl performance with Katy Perry. So, I mean, you know, you talking about how many people are affected by Missy Elliott's music. Let's just go back. The producers, the writers, the engineers, the videos that were shot, the YouTube revenue, the streams. It's a lot of people that are making money and eating off of this one person. Listen, man, if somebody feels obligated in their soul, if they feel that conviction to do it, like J and B, they say, man, we not doing it. Fuck them. We not doing it. Okay, that's their conviction.
J and B got fuck you money.
They got
fuck you money.
My mentor told me this probably 15, 20 years ago. I'm just working on my fuck you account.
That's it.
Literally, the fuck you account. If you don't know what a fuck you account is when you got so much money already in the bank that they can't affect shit you. Listen, you can tell a motherfucker, fuck you. Prime example, Dave Chappelle.
Absolutely.
When they tried to offer Dave that $50 million and then they wanted to change everything and put their hands in all his shit and Dave was like, fuck y'all, I'm out. People thought Dave was crazy. But you talking about a nigga who lived in a city, population 1,100, had probably had all the money he needed 10 years prior.
Absolutely.
To this $50 million they was dangling in front of his face. Fuck you, I don't need it. Nigga, I buy a pack of squares every day. That's my habit.
The realest shit. You know, the crazy shit about that, not to get off topic, is they try to convince us that a Muslim that don't drink, don't eat pork, all this motherfucker do is smoke weed and smoke squares, was on crack. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, oh, he crazy. But, you know, that's the paint game, but that's for another time.
That's another
topic. To paint you, that's another topic.
But back to the Super Bowl in itself, and we as a people boycotting the NFL. How do y'all feel now that Colin has got the bag? He secured the bag. He secured it twice. Don't forget the $30 million from Nike, from the Nike campaign.
Facts.
So the man 100, he easy 100 up if the numbers that the estimations that we're hearing are correct. He's easy 100 up from 2019 to 2018 to 2019.
Absolutely. I mean, shit, that's a big bag for a nigga who ain't played football in 2 years. I mean, and I said he'll probably never play the sport at the highest level again, but I understand, like, listen, there's always going to be martyrs. The man decided to make himself a martyr. I respect that. I respect his conviction. And let me tell you something. I was once told that racism is so deeply woven into America that when black people protest racism, white people think we protest in America. You know, you understand? That's how. So I would literally laugh when people be like, "Oh, you disrespecting the veterans? You doing this? You doing that?" Here's my shit with that.
Kiss my ass.
Yeah,
I'll start there.
right. Last spring, I sat down. Young brother, white dude, was in Afghanistan, homeless. I sat down, bought the man a breakfast sandwich. We had coffee, and I just chopped it up with him. Man, good dude. I'm like, this man served his country. There's no way we should have homeless veterans. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? These dudes went and damn near got their top blown off, and some of them did get their top blown off. And then you send them out here, you turn these dudes into trained killers. Then you send them back into society and be like, oh well, thanks, nigga. You know what I mean? Like,
fucked up, ain't it?
you know, like I'm talking to dude, regular dude. He's like, man, you know, I fell on some hard times, this, that, and the other, and man, I just couldn't catch. Like, I thought he had a habit, but he didn't even have a habit. He was just out here scraping. And this is why.
Emotional issues?
Yeah, a lot of PTSD.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
white people don't handle PTSD like black people do.
No, we born with the shit. So,
Pretty much.
I mean, and that's been proven. That's scientific fact, you know. But even he said, listen, he said, man, some of the most steadfast and fearless people I met were next to me on the battlefield. They come from the places you come from. I said, yeah, because, man, listen, here's the difference. One of them lose their job, they'll go, you know, go nuts. One of us lose our job, nigga, we gonna go get a pack of cards, motherfucking bottle of cognac, call up the homies and be like, fuck that job, man. I'll figure something out. I'll figure something out. You dig? So, I mean, for me, I just wish we stopped playing the short game so much. Like with this, like for me, I don't fuck with Walmart. I haven't fucked with Walmart in years. The Waltons is probably the richest family in this damn country. I don't fuck with Walmart for a myriad of reasons. Yeah, I said myriad. I don't.
Nice word. Give J.Hollins points for big words.
Myriad. No, I don't fuck with them, but I don't make no announcements about it. You ain't never seen me like, fuck Walmart. Oh, y'all motherfuckers still shopping at Walmart. That's a conscious decision that my family made. And does it hurt the Waltons? Fuck no. Them motherfuckers can buy and sell my ass. You know what I mean? But it makes me feel good not to give them a fucking dime. It's the thing. Stop trying to force people to feel like you. Nobody has to feel like you.
I think there's going to be a running theme with this, you know, podcast. Stop trying to force people. Like, we don't... Listen, I feel how I feel. Jay feel how he feel. You should feel how you feel. Now, if you feel like I feel, cool. If you don't feel like I feel, cool. Because guess what? What you eat don't make me shit.
Not at all. Not at all. I just had fish tacos. So I'm sure he ain't fucking with no fish tacos. Yeah, when he go get some tacos, he going to get some steak on them motherfuckers.
I'm trying to tell you, because if it's swim, I don't want it. I can't do it. I can't even take the smells.
Shout out to all my pescatarians out there. But
Jay using more big words.
but back on topic, man. I saw a lot of backlash for Big Boy and Travis Scott and you know, I think people wanted to, hey, oh, this was the most boring Super Bowl ever. No, it wasn't. I like defense. And if you go back to the motherfucking 80s, what no high scoring like 50, 60 point games like that shit. I was pissed off watching that shit during the regular season because I'm like, what the fuck is this, college? This supposed to be the elite level of the game. How you able to run up 51 on I want to, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I see Penn State versus Maryland or some shit and I see that score, I'm like, okay, that's college. You know what I mean? But in the pros, it's like, what the fuck are we doing? So, I mean, I respected that, but I think people wanted to be angry because, oh, they performing and so-and-so said no. Everybody ain't got fuck you. Let me say this.
Travis Scott has a very large Caucasian and other following.
That is his following.
Like, I didn't even know Travis Scott was going that hard. When I heard he was doing United Center and MSG, hold on, wait a minute. Travis Scott doing Madison Square Garden? By him fucking self? I didn't know. So it let you know how far back I was, because I thought Shorty was hot. I love some Travis Scott records.
Right,
Don't
right.
you open up that window? That shit go crazy.
Straight up.
Straight up. You know what I'm saying? The ad-libs go crazy. I had no idea the nigga was on that level, bro. I had no idea. So when you try to tell a young nigga like that, who baby mama is it Kylie?
Yeah, Kardashian.
Yeah.
Kylie Jenner or some
Kylie
shit like
Jenner.
that. But a Kardashian.
Yeah, you see the Kardashian. You want to tell that young nigga to do what? He not a revolutionary. That nigga trying to get high. Fuck you mean? You asking? Come on.
On me.
Big boy.
Straight up.
Big boy is, listen, man. He ain't say it, but he got a lot of Floyd Mayweather in him. Big boy don't give a fuck, boy. He flossing. Big is about, listen, big about them diamonds, big about that money. He seen him come out there with a fur. It's Atlanta. It wasn't even cold enough for a fucking fur. It ain't never cold enough for a fucking fur. He stay in one.
You got to think, a lot of these like guys like Big Boy, shit like that, and even us, we grew up on Ric Flair. Nigga, Ric Flair was the flyest motherfucker on TV. All of us wanted to be Ric Flair. I saw Dusty Rhodes and looked at him like, this nigga's a bum.
Dusty
you know what
Rhodes
I mean?
was his name.
Yeah, I'm like, this nigga's a bum. You know,
Dusty
when that motherfucker Ric Flair came out, said custom suits. You know what I'm saying? Rolex watches.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? He said, listen.
Jets.
That motherfucker said, listen. Space Mountain, the oldest ride, but it still got the longest line because it's the best thing going. I said, man, this motherfucker a pimp.